Hello guys, in this video I'll share a live trade taken during the mentorship session. So we have entered on the put side right at the market opening 9:17, and we were holding the trade till 9:51, and from 20 EMA from the top we have captured till 200 EMA. The logic, the reasons and everything is explained just before taking the trade, and I'll share the entire entry to exit. In between we were partially exiting, and ultimately the target was 200 EMA, and once it reached there, that's where we were fully exiting. But in between we have exited, we have added once, and this is how the trade is managed, and this is going to be a very good learning. So why we have taken on the put side is because if you look at the US markets, world markets, Asian markets, all were flat, some of them slightly negative also. Gift Nifty was also flat, so there was no major trigger for the market to go up. Now last week, RBI policy day, 25 basis point cut was there. So there was an up move right at that point of time, and then there was a sharp down move because there is nothing big in the market to get that big trigger for the up move. But 25 basis point cut and currency swap, and then this open market operation were slightly good for the market, which is injecting liquidity. So what happens is that's on a Friday. Then comes weekend, so anything happens overnight. If there is an up move, if there is a positive trigger from the world market, so we already have the rate cut and everything, which is slightly positive. So if there could be a potential trigger overnight, then we can get a gap up opening above, all-time high also. So that's the reason why after the dip from 26,000, people have covered the position. The shorts have covered the position, and it was a massive short covering rally, went till 26,200. Now, why that was a short covering rally? It was not a fresh long build-up. If it was a fresh long build-up, it's really good. It's a short covering rally because the shorts covered the position, because that's a weekend and you don't want to carry the position. Because overnight, if there is a positive trigger, market may gap up in a good way. So it was basically the up move was basically short covering, and that was not a fresh long build-up. Now, because they were afraid of if there is any trigger. Now think about this. Those have covered the position. In reality, they were on the short side. Now there were no such trigger, right? So Saturday, Sunday is over. World market and Asian market is flat to slightly negative also, right? Then what will happen? Those shorts who covered the position, they will re-enter also. And that's exactly what we try to capture. You will see at 9:17 we are entering, but pre-market analysis, it will go. We start at around 10. 9, 5, 9, 10. So the discussions and analysis, I'm not sharing that part from the entry 9:17 to the exit, because whatever happening before that, it's very personal, which is happening within the group. But you will understand the logic and everything that I have already explained. And in between the trade also, you will see how we have done the addition, how we have entered, how we have exited, everything you'll see live. So just spend some time here watching this video completely. I'm sure that you'll get very good understanding, very good knowledge about this trade, okay, and how you're going to capture the big move, how you're going to hold the winners, how you're going to add and exit in between partially. All these, this is going to be a very good trade, and no one will show you like this. So watch till the end. That is going to be a very good experience for you. At the pivot level, CPR level, support area. Let's see if this is breaking. Support area now. That breaks, there will be a good move. No, we are not trying at this level support trade. We'll just wait what is happening, because there is not much trigger from this level if it takes support or not. Even if it is at 100, it's fine. Let's see, they may give a short bounce, but that could be used as an opportunity to sell. Taken this put at 107. 20 EMA. Let's see if it is breaking. High is a stop loss. Yeah, the Camarilla pivot is coming within CPR. Which is very strong, but there is not much trigger to go on the upside. So we have taken this. Yeah, something which you can, if you get a bounce, that will be a great opportunity, even 20 MA or to this level, because here there is an issue. When I'm taking it here, there is a strong support, which is CPR and also S3. But why I'm expecting that it will be, there is a chance that it will go on the downside is because the world market is not giving that good sign for our market to go up. But it can be other way also, right? So this is a support area if you see. There's also a strong support area. So taking a put trade at support, that risk is there, but still we have a stop loss higher than this, above this. So if you don't want to take risk at this level, enter around these levels, which will be more safe. And since I'm also carrying some trades from last day, so that's fine for me. Yeah, so you guys with low capital, you should not take at this level when it is taking a support. Either this level need to be broken or when it bounces to this level. That's where you should be trying. Because here the risk is more, right? Just at the support level you're taking, but the reward is higher. If you break, like you'll get a fast money. See the support. Wow, look at that. What a support. Now it's at 20 MA. I've added more here at 20 MA, almost the same price, but added more. Stop loss if they break this 200 and give a close above that. So normally we look for a move from S3 to R3 and R3 to S3, that range. But today, since world market is not that great, as of now, I don't have any view that it will go till R3. So that is why at this level, I have taken the put trade. Yeah, gap is also filled. Let's see. Yeah, no direction. It's just clueless where to go. Staying at yesterday's close. Exactly there. Now you're getting the rejection. Yeah, those who were added at 20 MA, that was very good. But it just got stuck here. I'm looking for a down move today. It's not that whether you get a down move or not, the chance of, up move is very less. So when you get a better level, that's what I'm looking at to be a, if you get a, especially if you get a down trending day, then you are capturing from the top right here. So that's the best level. Yeah, still this area, they may take a support and they can just roam around here. But if this is breaking, we'll get a very good move. Decent. We'll reduce 450. Just keep here. Half I'll keep, half I've exited. Almost coming to day's low. Yeah, if they break day's low, I think there will be a good momentum on the downside. But this level, this need to be broken. It can come to that yesterday's this level also, 26,000. Yeah, I've exited half, still holding half. How many of you got this trade at 20 MA level? Very good. Now I won't lose in this trade, right? Even if I'm exiting at cost, or even let's say I'm taking up a stop loss of 99, right? 107 is my entry. If I take a stop loss of 99, still I'm not going to lose in this trade. I still have something like, if in a worst case, 99, if I take stop loss, um, I still have 7,000, 8,000, 7,000 profit. So with that, I think we can trail also. As I told you, what if this is going to be the high for today? What if you get a trending day on the downside? Because this was short covering rally. This is where we got the bounce and then got the dip as there was nothing much in the policy. Then started the short covering because that's the weekend and no one want to carry the position. It's not because of policy attractiveness or anything. It's just because weekend overnight if something happens, world market trigger already our interest rate cut is there and world market something happens positive, then it will be very bad for the shorts. So the weekend normal short covering is what happened here. See, if I just want to take a trade and exit, this is 20 points now already, right? It's a decent trade, can exit. But I'm still looking for, what if we get a bigger move? Yes, the risk is there. This is almost at that support again. This support. So since you are getting that 120 points in Nifty especially, also don't want to take that risk, should be exiting, right? Is at the CPR. And CPR is within the Camarilla pivot also. That's the only reason why initially you got that bounce. So now it is breaking. Yeah, I've exited my overnight position also. I was carrying some puts that I've exited. This was a small quantity I was carrying. I tried to add, but didn't work out. Still holding. Taking support here. Expected, but see, the bigger reward will come if they break. That's when you'll get that reward. So that's why I'm holding. Because anyway, you're not going to lose in this trade. Yeah, here I've exited. That's the overnight position. Yeah, if you get a bounce to 20 MA, I think still you can add. But here the bounce is possible because we have this most important support level actually. There's a CPR and along with that you have this S3. Both are coming together. So that's a very powerful one. So if by chance they break, straight away it will come to the 200 MA or yesterday's. Chances of support is there. That's why I've exited half of it. Right? Not only half of it, this one also I've completely exited. This one something which I was carrying. So once I got this level, I've exited that. So this one half I've exited. This one fully I have exited. So there is no point in holding this by looking for the downside because the move will be fast. Like you will get worth of the risk that you're taking. And already you are taking the risk on the profit only. They're going to break. What do you say? Should I exit half of it? Gain at this level? But it looks like, so what is this is saying? Should we hold it or should we exit it? It says we have to hold it. On 36. So we have taken this. Now it's almost more than 30 points. So I'll reduce some more. I'll just keep this. Coming to that yesterday's level. Now, ideally, so what will happen is there can be a small bounce to this and then rejection to 200 EMA. So the next exit that we will do at where 200 EMA. This is what basically I want all of you to learn. We have taken this from these levels, holding despite the support. Why we were able to hold despite the support? Because we were able to book some of the profit. Now see your entries here, right? 107, 106. Exits are like 125, 136. Now it's trading at 133. Bouncing again. Only thing is that this candle now should not turn into green. It looks like it is turning green. Yeah, next entry opportunity will be at 20. If they bounce, it will be at 20. No, I'm still holding this. This one came to that spike which we got yesterday. Exactly there. So the good opportunity I would say now to enter will be once it bounces to 20 or this option premium. This once it grows VWAP, at some point it will come to VWAP, right? So around this level. So VWAP will be a better opportunity. 120. So how many of you got the put trade? The reasons I've explained already. Technically, we are long, but looking at the world market and Asian markets, GIFT Nifty, the opening. So the best possible scenario is they'll fill the gap. That's exactly what happened. And from there it reversed. Minimum we are looking for till 200 EMA. And if that is broken, this minimum is this low, yesterday's low. That is 26,000, which is expected, which is where even after the policy, they made a move. And this is all short covering. Right, I told you the reason. Weekend, no one want to carry the position. Already there is an RBI rate cut. So if overnight world market is also doing good means we'll open gap up above all-time high. So no one want to take such risk. So this is a clear short covering. Now, once the short covering is done, what will happen is there will be a coming back. If whatever expected, whatever someone is afraid of when they were covering the shorts, if it is not happening, then what is the logical conclusion? It should come here. But if not till that, at least this trade we can hold till this. And slowly you will develop that patience that you will be holding more. But again, it's not about taking one entry and one exit by holding for long. It's about taking one entry, then exit partially, like what we have done, right? And see, market won't, even if it is falling, it won't fall straight just like this. They'll make moves here and there, and then they fall. So further additions, that is the ones which is giving you good profit. Look at this now, 140. Breaking. So I wouldn't say just take one entry and then hold till this level. No, we enter here, exited here, then again hold it till this. If you get a bounce to 20, we add again. That will give more profits. There it is facing resistance, right? 140. Yesterday also it came there. 140 is also 140. They may look for a move to VWAP to get the strength again. Yeah, you have R3 also. So 15 points it may come down. Oh, alpha lipoic acid. Good bounce. Let's see at VWAP if we can add some. I've added some here at 120, 122. Yeah, I've added at VWAP level. Further, where you need to add 20 MA. But if it is bouncing, then leave it because 20 MA is far. So if we hold till then, the premium may go down. Now we can have a trailing stop loss also for this. So small capital, you need to wait for 20 MA to addition. Because we are getting an engulfing candle also. VWAP breaking means strength is gone. Okay. This side VWAP is breaking. This side is also VWAP is breaking means here you may get strength. So the best advice for the beginners is trade the one which is above VWAP, which can give the move. If you try to capture the move from the bottom, right, we may not hold also, and probability of winning is also very less in this. So we may think that yeah, we get from the bottom, we can hold till this, but you will never hold it. And then what happens is we take it from here, comes to this VWAP, it will get rejected immediately and fall further deeper. So instead, one which is above VWAP if we trade. Good thing is that once it comes to VWAP, we can try a trade. It will give an easy momentum. If not working, simply we take the stop loss. Very easy. So we added at 122. Now it's at 134. If we want, we can exit some. But since it came to VWAP and bounced, now here the momentum was not there. Now you may get the speed because many of us also enter, right? It can give a faster move. But I'll reduce some here at 138. We'll again just keep this 225. So this is how I do. I keep adding and exiting. If it is breaking and going further, this one will give me benefit. Now breaking, right? 141. See, it came to that level only, but this one came down. So which one is better to enter? From here, the one which is below VWAP expecting a big move, or the one which is above VWAP coming to VWAP entry? This is always better. So even if I am going wrong, you also take this as the possibility and you don't take such kind of trade in that scenario. If it is trading below VWAP, then the possibility of move is very less during this time. But once it closed, that's when you'll get the good move. Yeah, I have exited now this only. This I have to trail, as I told you, till minimum to this level. But let me tell you guys, this is a short covering and I am looking for a move to this level today. Yesterday's level. Minimum this one. Because 200 EMA also, it will give some support. Right now it is at, again, we are getting 147. Reduce some at 149. The beautiful trade, if you see, you won't see someone taking trades like this anywhere. At these entries and exits. 150. We captured from this. This is what we expected. It is almost there. And we added here, and that also gave the profit. We should not trade after this. We should stop today. Right? 150. $54. There can be a small bounce, but then if it break, boom, it's gone till this level. But what all we are looking for is from here to here, if we get that the best, that's enough for us. We don't want anything more. And that's a clean trade without any risk. Easy trade. Here it already came, right? Yeah, it already came to 200 EMA in futures. So I think this is the level that we were looking at. We can exit and we can be like, we are done. We should be done for the day. Yeah, exit guys. That will be better. Because whatever we planned, we got. Rest of it, we don't chase that. I'll exit 75 more. I'll just keep this just for, in case, just to see what is going to happen. Because now the stop loss, we cannot take anywhere, right? If I take a stop loss, it has to be above this green cap, logically. So that is big. And if I'm holding more quantity, it is not logical. So I've exited because we planned whatever we planned, we got a beautiful trade. Even those who have missed this, those who have entered here, they got it. Yeah, now it's coming to that exact level that we planned. Break or not, we don't care. Better to exit. Yeah, it's there. So we should be done for the day. Breaking means a strong move on the downside. 160. I've exited at 160. I'm done. Beyond this, if you try to capture, then you will risk. This is something which is sustainable. It may move. Still, I'm looking for a move till this level, but let it give a bounce now. Okay. So this is what we have done. At what time we are in the trade, if you see, from 9:17 to 9:51, we were holding this. Entry at 107, 106, 125, 136, added at 128 VWAP, exited at 140, 148, 160. Almost 60 points we captured in this. Clean execution. Right. So now, see, they're bounced. Where we exited at, look at this, 160. Now it is 150. So now I'm not bothered. I'm out of it completely. Here also, I have a small profit. That's enough. We're done here also. We're done here also. So those who were, taking the trade at this level, that's the perfect 20 EMA.